really good tutorials, I guess you could say, as far
You are
as
gonna pay me for
you
this,
know
right?
the
Of course, my
what you
commander.
need, how to get to each different tech tree and all that nonsense. Just essentially how to play the damn. Hmm. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something like this,
Attention. Building completed.
so that we're not. Yeah, let's do it like that. So that way
Attention.
we don't have to
Launching
block the middle
search
here.
layer.
All right, marketplace is done. We don't have enough colonists to get it, however, so we're gonna have to wait a minute on that one. We probably should go ahead and grab another farm while we wait. Got a 64 there, so we'll go ahead and grab it.
Attention. Building
And
completed.
I don't know, maybe we can grab one of these. No, no, I guess
Attention.
not.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
All right, Tesla towers are done. Let's go ahead and start building more houses. Let me see 1 second. Stand by. Oh yeah. Once again, life smacks you in the face. So, let's go ahead. We're going to keep on building, keep on keeping on. I mean, I shouldn't talk too much ish about it. You know what I'm saying? About these missions being quote boring end quote. That just persuades you to not want to watch it, as it were. Oh, I'm out of food, but I have to be honest. I can't not be. At least not in this case anyway. Um,
Attention.
because that's
Building
something
completed.
I definitely don't want to be known for
Building
is
completed.
pandering to devs or anything like that, where I will say whatever simply because I'm a fanboy or of some type. I despise that kind of attitude. It's very bad for you. You should recognize your own biases and just go with it. Because if I'm gonna praise something like, let's say, Imperator Rome, if I'm gonna praise something like Imperator Rome, which I will, I'm probably gonna make a video
Attention.
praising Imperator Rome.
Building
But in that same
completed.
video, I'm also gonna
Attention.
talk about
Building
how much
completed.
I dislike many aspects of that
Attention.
of that
Building
game.
completed.
And the reason I dislike many aspects of that game is because it feels like Paradox was lazy, and a few other descriptive words that I could use that are not very kind. Um,
Attention.
but
Building completed.
it is what it is. And the
Attention.
thing about it
Building
is that a
completed.
game like Imperator Rome, I really wanted to get into Europa Universalis 4, and I played it a little bit, but it was so
Attention.
developed by the time that I
Building
wanted to get
completed.
into it or by the time that I found it, that it was just so complicated. I was just like, it's going to take me 300 or 400 hours of playing this game just to get
Attention.
the gist of what the hell
Building
is going on.
completed.
So instead, I just watched it on YouTube and had a blast, right? Oof, we're going to need that marketplace now, right? And what do I need? I need 6 energy. 6 energy. I built too many houses. That's what that means. Can we not build it there? Hmm. Damn. Damn. We can build it here, though. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Attention. Building completed.
All right, all our
Attention.
tents are getting
Building
done. We're
completed.
definitely going to need more
Attention.
food again
Building completed.
soon. We're going to need more electricity as
Attention.
well.
Building completed.
So I think we need to build another power plant. Let's go ahead and build one more. And then I think we will. Want cottages? No. No, we don't want cottages. And then we can wait. Okay, so we're going to wait on this. And then once we get that, we can build a market. Yes. So yeah, I'd needed to spend 200 or 300 hours just playing Europa for Universalis to
Attention.
seriously be able
Building
to play it
completed.
without. Okay, we're going to go ahead and delete these guys to be able to play the game relative at any level without just instantly losing, even to the Ishi AI, as it were. We're gonna move it. I kind of don't want to move it that far away, but I don't think we have much of a choice, do we? Because if I'm see what I'm getting at here is that it's kind of wasted space. So what should have happened is I should have built my houses. In fact, we can do that. We can do that. We can move our houses here. Ugh, I know it sucks. I know. But we can move our houses here so that what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to maximize the usage. I don't want to put this area of effect over the train tracks or anywhere over there. I want them all on houses. And the further down that I move it, the more houses we'll get down there, right? But the problem is that there's this huge area right here that's almost a house wide. Like, look, I could put a house there. That's how crazy that is. That's how open that is. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build right next to the damn thing. It's gonna be a little awkward. So I don't know. It feels almost the same. It feels like I moved it just a little bit closer. So like one square. So there's that. But anyway, and so I never played like hardcore Europa Universalis 4. But when Stellaris came out, I was like, okay, this is my chance to get into a Paradox game that is a grand strategy. And because I like strategy games, and I love grand strategy games. Oh my goodness, they are next level BS, right? And Paradox makes decent games for the most part, and Stellaris was exactly what I was looking for as far as grand strategy space narrative. You just throw it down and pray for the best. No, man, I can't do that, dude. It would it would trigger the crap out of me. Like I just can't. I can't. I've done it before, and if I have to, I most certainly will. And I don't know if you've seen any of my other episodes, if you want to, you know, any of that. But man, there have been times where I have built some weird stuff because of the map. But if I can build a square city, I'm gonna build a square city. And my bank is probably gonna go right here, to be quite honest. So we actually need money, more money, buddy, way more. But appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. And
The train has arrived at the
so
station.
Paradox's released Stellaris, which was an amazing like sci-fi adventure style um, grand strategy, and I played the crap out of it. But the problem is that they released it
Building
with their
completed.
DLC philosophy of we're going to release a half-assed bare-bone game and then expand on it as the years
Building
go by,
completed.
which they have done religiously, I might add. They have kept up on the development a lot and have done a pretty good job. But
Building
the problem
completed.
is that now it's like $100 or more to get into the damn game. Why can't I build that there? Oh, I have to build it one out.
Attention.
Okay, we should
Building
probably
completed.
tech up a bit. Let's go ahead and use our money. Yeah, let's go ahead and start teching up. I'm building so many houses. We're gonna have so much money. We're not gonna be able to actually spend it
Attention.
properly.
Building completed.
That's one of the aspects of
Attention.
this
Building
game that you
completed.
really have to. It's so you don't notice it, especially when you're playing like survival. The survival mode is that the game does not feel properly balanced as far as being able to build all of your infrastructure. Because if you focus too much on, say, houses and you build too many, you'll have so much gold you can't really spend it. I mean, you can spend it on resources and such. Oh, I'm just going to build the houses toxic and delete them later. Because, that's what I do. I, I'm a business mogul. I just don't care. Just don't care. Where's my money? Where's my money? Um, But one of the things that you'll notice is that if you have a map like this where you're not fighting zombies, you're not constantly producing soldiers, and you're not doing much in that regard, then you will have so much money you won't know what to do with yourself. And you think, well, that's a good problem to have, and it's like, yeah, but it goes to waste. It's one of the few resources that doesn't automatically get spent. I need to keep that space in there. So we're gonna build right here. Okay, there we go. So if you get way too much gold production, you won't be able to spend it, and then it'll go to waste. And you could spend it on resources, but dude, the trade value for resources it hurts, dude. It really hurts.
Attention. Building completed.
And just like if you have too much food, right? If you build too many farms and oh yeah, I've got 500-600 food, but now you have, 300-400 gold worth of farms that you're not using, and that will destroy your gold production, which will slow down other aspects of your thing. So you can't build as many houses because you don't have as much gold. It's a disaster in many respects. So you got to balance it. Let me rephrase that. It's not a disaster as far as like game mechanics go. It's actually okay because you shouldn't overdo any one aspect of your infrastructure. That would be bad. So we get some more wood production there since we've got the market. And we should probably go with some more food. Let's do that. And as soon as we get some gold, we will build a mill. It's just like with anything else. If you do too much research, you'll never have enough gold to do anything else. You won't have enough houses. You won't have enough other stuff. Same with power. You build too much power, it costs money to run these things. It costs workers. You run out of workers. And that's one of the problems that many people have. And it's one of the biggest reasons why they added the inn, is because it's hard to manage your worker population, especially when you're constantly building soldiers. And I think we need to build another Tesla tower right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And I need to make sure we do that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And we'll put these dudes on chase. That way if any zombies show up, they should run to it. Now, we have enough to get the stone workshop, but you know what we don't have? Any freaking stone. So let's go ahead and grab a stone mine. Is that the only one on the map? No, there's one over there. And we got iron here, which is pretty good. It's right near my housing complex, so they can F off with that. More iron, more stone, more stone. So we got a pretty good stone. More iron. Lots of iron. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. That means we're going to have a lot of wasps. That's what that means. Oil. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 oil. Let me count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I missed any. I don't think I missed them. Is the inn worth getting in the campaign? I've been holding off getting it in my tech tree. Bear in mind that I've only done the Valley of Death map. Well, it is, and it depends on where you are in the map, what difficulty you're playing on. A lot of factors come into it. But if you don't have enough wood production, then it's not good, because it takes 30 wood production from your, just right off the top. And one of the things that I think they could change for the game that would make the game better, but still keep it as, quote, hardcore as it is change how power plants and inns change this number. Because the thing about it is, this number is not a hard number. This tells you the total, like, of all your pluses and minuses, right? But the problem is that if something consumes, say, wood, like power plants consume 10 wood every 8 hours or 12 hours or however long it takes, the problem with that is that it literally takes it from your pile. So you could have wood right here and you got enough to build something, and you're going, oh, I'm going to go ahead and build this, and and right before you click it, 5 of your power plants take 50 wood, and now you don't have enough. And it's like, okay, what they could do instead is take it off the number, make the number the hard number. So instead of me getting, instead of this number representing what the pluses and minuses are, it tells me exactly what I get every 8 hours. So I mean, it does that, but instead it should be hard. So I get 37 rather than actually getting a 200, but I have 37 left. So the rest of that number is pulled out every single time. I hope I'm explaining that fairly well. I feel like I'm not, but I definitely think it's a mechanic they can improve on, and they should improve on it. because it sucks right now. Is that blocking free access? Darn it. Okay, so we can't do that, though, can we? No, we can't. So what I'm going to do, to make it look a little bit better, is I'm just going to build it in the middle. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay, we add electricity. Okay, we need to build electricity. Like, for the most part, I really like how they've done the resource systems in this game. I think they're great. It's fairly balanced. Oh, it's that time. It's that time. All right, boys. It is time for the simultaneity of the morning. The morning smoothie is here. So why don't you grab your cup, your mug, your glass? Perhaps you have a stein, a tankard, or a chalice. Maybe a goblet or a flask. A vessel of any kind. And join me now, friends, for the simultaneous sip. Grab your favorite beverage, be it water, morning smoothie, or coffee, and join me. Oh, it's not a fruit one this morning. It's peanut butter. I believe she called it a Snickers smoothie. Although it's actually healthy, so it just tastes like Snickers apparently, which is always good because I love me some Snickers, man. I'm gonna tell you what, dude. Snickers ice cream is the devil. It is legitimately the devil. You will never be able to change my mind that it's not the devil. So don't ever try. Do I have enough for a mine? No, I do not. Ooh, no, I don't have the energy either. So I think we're gonna go ahead and knock out some more windmills so that we can get our power taken care of. We need more gold though, and we're about to roll over. There it is. See, our gold production is ramping up pretty high, so I'm actually going a bit hard on it, and I need to slow down just a tad, in my own opinion. We should probably grab food next. I should probably stop building houses right now because I have 522 pop, which is fine, but I'm getting 800 gold. And as you saw, I barely have enough to, it takes about half my bar to take it. So I need to get a warehouse as well soon. After I get my mine. Now, excuse me for my coughing fit. Well, let's see here. So we can get a 3, and if we get that 3, so if we look right here, it's last resources right here. So this line right here is as far as we can go. And if we see, what can we get here? We can get that 4, and that's about it. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get anything like this because, you know, that's there. So, and this is a 3 and that's a 4. So if we can get a 7, then we should do 1. And there it is. There's the 7. So unfortunately, it wouldn't, even if we got like 1 or 2 more stone, it probably wouldn't be worth it to build 2 quarries until late game when we could get advanced quarries. By the way, tickets, I got the inn about midway through the game. Mainly, the main reason I got it was for the mercenaries because if you get enough prestige around the inn, it allows you to get things like the Titans and Lucifers and Thanatoses before you even have the technology, and you don't have to pay the oil cost. You pay gold, food only, gold, food, and worker cost only. You don't pay anything else, which is really good in my opinion. All right, now let's go ahead. We don't have enough to grab a farm. I think we barely have enough to grab this. And it increases gold generation. So if you're having trouble maintaining that with your pops, then it might be a good thing to get. Where to next? Where to next? I just need to expand, and I need, honestly, I need more room for my damn mills. That's really what it is. So let's go find some trees. There's some trees down here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go down here. Yeah. So how it works is that wherever your inn is, it needs to be around a large population, and how to explain this. The prestige number is increased by the amount of population around the inn. And that is calculated by its area of effect. So it'll have a giant area of effect like this, and any houses within there count toward the prestige. And so what you want to do is you want to put it. You can put it on the edge of your city. That's fine because because it has such a huge radius that it should work just fine. But you want to get like stone houses super quick like that, super duper quick. Do I want to do any of that or do I want to? I have the stone. I might as well go ahead and no. I need 40 wood. Okay, we're gonna get the stone workshop next. There it is. We're just gonna put it right here because there's nowhere else to put it. And so I think it's 10% gold generation that it gives you, whereas the bank gives 30. But the prestige number, you can definitely be maxed out at 100 relatively easily. Like if I built an inn right here and all of these houses were stone houses, it would be at 100%. It would definitely be at 100%. And we got that. Now, do we need? What do we need? What do we need? See, let's ramp. I guess we just keep ramping our wood production. Let's go to 11 here. Need to ramp up all of our production because we need to spend these workers right here. Because we're not making tons and tons and tons of soldiers for exploration and whatnot, we're not really having to use our colonist population the way you normally would. So it definitely messes with your build orders and all that other nonsense. And I probably should be constantly expanding. So I need to get way more wood production so that I can just expand across the map. And we can go this way, and I think I'm even going to go this way. And we definitely need to go this way. And can we get some fish over here? Fish, fish, 11. There it goes. All right, go chase, boys. Go and chase. Yeah, I think the inn was a great addition to the game, but the mechanic they used to add it was a bit wonky. Mainly because people were having problems maintaining the amount of workers they needed because they were building armies that were too big, but you need to build a gigantic army when you're playing on 500% difficulty on survival mode. You know what I'm saying? So, and on the campaign, it's definitely useful. It has given me high levels of technology that I did not have, and that is something. That is something. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the bank. So I was able to get tidy mitons by halfway through the game. As soon as you get the inn, and as soon as you have the ability to get stone houses at the same time, you have the ability to get titans. You have the ability to get Thanatos and Lucifer without having any of the tech that's involved with it, including the foundry, including the engineering center. You don't need any of that. Although I would caution you, it's still expensive, and they still. Wait, I said I wasn't going to build any more houses yet. Hang on, hang on, hang on. See, it's so ingrained in me to just constantly expand, constantly expand, constantly expand. Anyway, but you still have to pay the oil cost. So they have each Thanatos gives you -1 oil, each Lucifer gives you -1 oil, and each Tidy Mighton gives you -2 oil. And you also have to pay their gold maintenance costs. So just be aware that that's kind of how it works. But the interesting thing is if you have no oil production, and it will still allow you to buy them. So I'm pretty sure, because I've bought them and gone negative because of it. So I'm pretty sure even if you don't have any oil production, you can still get them. So you don't even have to have the tech to get this oil thing right here. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I might be wrong, but as far as I can tell, that's pretty much how it works. And I think we're going to go ahead and build some more of this nonsense right there. We just need a little bit more. And we're going to keep expanding up this way. And okay, we got that one. That one's done. We're going to go down here as well. I need to just cover the map in Tesla Towers at this point. It's because I need every square foot, right? So I might as well just put them everywhere. And we got more yeah, I just don't have enough money because I spent it all. Good. Good. Got to spend their money. And one of the things that I always try to rush for is the marketplace. I always try to get it as soon as I possibly can because it is such a good thing to have. And you know what? I should have thought about. I should have put my marketplace closer to this line because then I could have fit the bank in here without much issue. Now I want to blow it up. Now I want to blow it up. so I can fit the bank in here. Actually, I think we can fit the bank right here. Check that out. Wow, does that work? Whoa, that's cool. Okay, yep, we're totally doing that. So I did make enough room. Just got to tear down some houses. Just got to tear down some houses. And I haven't built any walls. You see what I'm saying? Like all of your resources, you're hardly using any of them, simply because
Building
you don't
complete.
need to build walls to secure against swarms or any of that other
Attention.
nonsense.
Building
Not
complete.
wasting any wood on it. I'm not wasting anything on it. I'm pure infrastructure build. So there we go. It was as I did build those two houses. That's true. Well, the thing about it, I mean, yeah, sure. The thing about it is, dude, is it's just you it in this game it feels like it's really hard to
Attention.
build into the future, and by that I mean it's really hard to
Is
see how
everything
it's all going to
okay?
work out because there's no planning tool, right? I can't go. There's not a button I can click and go plan, and then I can look at all the technology that I would have available to me that I've unlocked via, like, say, the tech tree, and go bling. Okay, I'm gonna lay out my houses like this, and then I'm gonna put my bank here, and I'm gonna put my marketplace here. I would love something like that. And I bet you somebody will have a mod sooner or later. Now that the campaign's out, now that the game's fully out,
Do you
there are
need
all
me
kinds
to
of mods for
provide
the game
translation?
in general. So as you can see, my gold is ramping up hardcore, and I need to keep up with it. Unfortunately, my wood production is not really up to snuff, and I can't build here. I don't want to build that. Where we go here? Yeah, let's do it like that. Yeah, we can't build there anyway, so there's no need to keep going that way. And we're gonna do it over here, and we haven't gone this way at all. And I'm not gonna build that way. I think we might wait on that one. We'll just fill it in as it goes, and we can run up here to this forest. Bam. Okay, now I need to start building some more wood production. And the main reason I want to ramp up my wood production is so that I can get something like get the inn and stuff like that. Because I'm definitely going to abuse the crap out of the mercenaries as much as possible. As much as possible. I've blown up houses to throw down an inn. So just like banks, just like marketplaces, I've blown up houses to put down an inn, and I might do it here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a huge building.
Building completed.
If I built it right here in
Building
this four
complete.
square, it would encompass all of this. It would probably go all the way up here, and it would go all the way down here, all the way over here. It's ridiculous. And I think they made it so big, not so that you could maximize space, but so you could build it off in the cut
Attention.
of your colony
Building
and not have
complete.
to worry about trying to maximize all that nonsense. You know what I really need? I need the damn. Let's go grab the power plant because we're probably going to start throwing them down soon. As soon as my wood production like starts ramping up to high gear, we're at 78 now. Once we're about to like 150, we'll
Attention.
probably start throwing
Building
them down.
completed.
Probably start throwing them down. See, it's the 8 hour ticks that are really the issue. Sometimes it's pretty easy to deal with, but other times you've like built a million things and now it's time to just go. Not only that, there are upgrades that I bought, like, every zombie I kill gives me a gold. I can't use that on this. I'm not going to be able to use it till literally the end of the level. I do not have enough money to build that structure. Darn. I could sell some iron. Not like I need it at the moment, right? Or I could just wait on my money. Money. I like money. I like money. And yes. Let's see. Where are we going? Okay, so we need. Let's go ahead and grab this. What do we got here? We got any good stuff? There's a 14 right there. So another thing that I noticed is that a lot of times you don't want to necessarily get the highest level wood that you can in one of these forests. Sometimes that's true, but a lot of times, especially if you start
Promoting
there,
forge finished.
If you can start there, it's really good because then you can build around it, and you'll get not necessarily the most efficient you can get, but fairly efficient. Fairly efficient. I don't need any food. I need